本日はベンジャミンのフィノキャロことサファイアさんをお迎えしてのインタビューをスタートしたいと思います。はい、What's your DJ name?
私はサファイアです。
So what's the meaning of the sapphire?
Sapphire is like, well, it's obviously crystal, but the reason I chose that name is because it's my birthstone, the month, September. I was always into the natural phenomenon of rock formations and crystals and how they're created into the earth for many millions of years. And also my eyes are blue, so strong eyes, isn't it?
Strong eyes. So do you have any brother or sister?
Do I have any brother or sister?
Yeah.
Fuck me. 4 brothers, mate. 5 boys, yeah?
Boys only.
All boys, of course. Most people know who the finocchiato is. It's kind of like the 5 brothers pasta sauce, isn't it?
It's like 3 brothers orange juice.
Yeah, man.
Isn't it?
We used to make that shit when we were growing up, though. Like, Mum's father, who's my grandfather, used to be a vegetable farmer.
Oh, really? In
yeah.
Australia?
Yeah.
But he's coming from Italy, right?
He's from Italy,
Yeah.
But, like, his friends used to own tomato farm. Tomato sauce. And
Italiano.
he had the machine, the real sauces machine. And it was
Sauces
like
machine.
production line, basically. So, like, different processes, and we all would stand around in, like, kind of some line, big circle, and, like, pass this, and then someone puts it in, and then somebody holds the jar and, like, puts it.
Each section's different job.
Production line, yeah. That was, like, when we were young, innit?
So 5 brothers helping to help the grandfather to
and
make
cousins.
Tomatoes and cousins too.
Cousins as well.
All fucking boys.
Innit? In Warrandyte when we were growing up. It was a good time. It's culture, innit?
So what kind of childhood do you have with your brothers?
Fucked up. Just like fucking woke up out of a dream, pretty much. From like born into this family of a fucking 4 brothers, party, fucking house, 4 turntables, sound systems in every room, friends in every room, doing all sorts of shit. So, I won't say too much just in case my mum watches this. I think she knew what was going on behind the doors, but she closed her eyes to it.
So it's pretty much you growing up with the Warrandyte, with the in Australian's countryside, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Warrandyte's. It's kind of bushland, just out of Metro Melbourne. It's only about 25 minutes, so it's not really countryside, but quite big properties. And you know, it's beautiful out there, like fresh air. Big sky all the time, mountain view.
So how far between neighbor?
5-minute walk.
That's so totally different to Tokyo life.
That's the closest neighbor. After that, it's 10 minutes for the next.
Yeah. Then definitely you can make noise with 5 brothers.
No noise restrictions at all.
So when did you start in your music in your life?
Probably like around 11 or 12 is when I first touched the turntables. And yeah, my brother had them in his room. There was a few pairs of turntables in the house, and then, you know, I started touching them, Dan's turntables, and then he started to take the needles off, which is like the end of the cartridge.
Yeah.
Because like, he was like thinking I'm going to, you know, scratch or something and fuck it up, but...
Yeah.
And then basically I started searching his room for the needles. So I found them, and then like I'd put them on, and then I'd play, and then he'd come home and I'd be in there playing. And I'd probably already been playing for about 4 hours.
4 hours?
Just non-stop, just like looking at all these like vinyls and just like...
But nobody teach you?
No, I used to just watch, you know, like I used to sit in my brother's room when they were playing and just like watch them. And then like I'd see what they're doing, and like sometimes I'd ask a few questions or something. Yeah. But they'd let me do together when I was there, when they were there. But when they would go out, that's when I really learned how to do it myself. When I was 16, I bought my first pair of turntables. I'd get the classifieds and then look through it, and I found these turntables, $600 each in Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine, really.
Yeah. And then I got my own ones, and I was like, fuck yeah. stay in my own room now for a few years, and so then I went to like college, audio engineering college after high school. Studied audio engineering for 3 years. Did a degree. Went to Byron Bay, did it there, and then got a job after that in the sound production studio, doing the film sound. I spent 2 years there, and it was really great work, but I decided to leave that and focus on music because it was too hard to do sound post-production for film during the day and then come home and write music. It was too tired because it was computers all day, and I couldn't do computers at night anymore. So I decided to then leave the job and then work on BBA with my brothers, and there was 4 brothers then working on BBA. Only one brother wasn't in it.
So BBA is the what mainly does.
And we used to do a lot of parties and events.
So you usually for the BBAs, do you guys do a drum and bass party or any kind different type of music?
Yeah, I mean, in the early days it was mainly drum and bass.
You guys did the jungle as well, right?
Yeah, a lot of jungle, drum and bass, anything with bass music really.
You usually the beginning was you always the drum and bass basically to making the music, but like it seems like the new music is quite different direction.
Yeah.
Started is that what's the turning points to changing the bit direction?
I think the turning point for me was when I started practicing piano, and then I really started to enjoy that because I spent many years really just doing engineering, processing, sound design, basses, trying to make stuff sound good. And then 4 or 5 years ago I discovered real music, I guess, and then started touching with my hands more, feeling more. Yeah, since I discovered the musical side of it, I just started wanting to write more musical productions.
So much different feeling, isn't it, to like just click or like turn like this, or more like using like the finger to like dialect to making some like music.
It is, yeah. In this current modern production world, they're both just as important though, because you need to have a balance to understand music and groove with science and production. And if you can combine those two really well, then you've got all the skills you need to be a great producer. So
electric click things.
Click.
Click.
Thousands
click
of clicks, mate.
Click yakka.
Click yakka all day.
Click
all
yakka
night.
all day.
Okay.
Where do you want to go fast when they finish this quarantine life?
I just want to get back around some vibes, some friends, and just like share some energy. Be in front of a big sound system, like
music.
Fucking, it's been ages. Like,
yeah.
I think this time has definitely taught us a lot about how nice it is to have freedom to be able to do what you want. Because usually we do. I've always had that.
Alright, cool.
Hey.
Thank you for interview でございました。
Happy quarantine.
Happy quarantine.